Hey everybody, it's Amanda with the DevExpress channel. While the XtraCharts component gives you a lot of design time features to customize a chart, there may be cases where you need to allow the user to change the chart view at runtime. So, you simply invoke the same chart wizard that you use at design time, or, to make it simpler, you can add your own buttons to limit the types of charts that the end user can select from. We'll start with a 2D bar chart and add 2 buttons to the form to change the chart view to 3D bars and a 3D line. Let's do it. Starting from a new WinForms application, I add a chart control onto the form. The chart wizard is invoked automatically. I switch over to the series page and remove the 2 automatically generated series. I'll be creating one later from code. I click Finish to close the wizard. I select the empty chart control and set its doc property to fill. For the purpose of this example, I'm going to work with a small list of data. In the form1.cs file, I add the following small class. I scroll up and add a reference to the devexpress.xtracharts namespace. Within the form's load event, I create a list object. Then, I manually populate it with some data and bind it to the chart control. I'll create a new class level series object. Let's set its name to new series and its chart type to be a simple 2D bar. I go back to the event handler. I'll first set the argument scale type and value scale type properties of the series. Then I need to specify the argument data member and value data member properties of the series. Finally, I add the new series to the chart and set its data source property. Now I'm going to add 2 buttons to enable changing the chart views at runtime. To do this, I switch to Design View. From the toolbox, I drag and drop 2 simple button controls onto the form. I'll dock them both to the bottom of the form. Let's set their captions accordingly. The first button, let's set it to Change to 3D line. The second, Change to 3D bar. I'll now double-click on both to create handlers for their click events. Back in Code View, I'll use the series Change View method to set the view type to bar 3D. I also set the color each property of the series to true, so that each 3D bar gets a different color. To make things more interesting, I'm going to set the runtime rotation property of the charts diagram to true. This will enable the 3D chart to be rotated at runtime. For the next button, I'll do the same. Except I'll set the chart type to line 3D. And I'm done. I run the application to see the results. By default, you'll see the 2D bar chart when the application loads. I click on the Change to 3D bar button and the chart type is modified. You can also see that all the bars now are colored differently. Additionally, I can hold down the left mouse button to drag and rotate the 3D chart. Now let's switch to our other 3D chart. You can see that the chart type changes, but the rotated angle is preserved. I can rotate this one as well and change back and forth between chart types with no problems. For more information, just refer to the XtraCharts documentation. Thanks for watching, and thank you for choosing DevExpress.